Hello, good morning, everyone. Brenda over here at Blasterworks, and it is Sunday. Sunday fun day. I am not going to the flea market today because I woke up. Well, actually, yesterday I was already starting not to feel good, so I called my friend, and she told me, you know what, just rest tomorrow. Don't even, because I felt like if I woke up today and I felt okay, that we could still go. But she told me, don't even worry about it. Just get some rest. She goes, there'll be more flea markets, so. But I wanted to go today because it was a smaller one and it was a different one that we hadn't been to in a while. And there's a thrift store right across the street that I wanted to hit so I could start looking for stuff for Coconut's journal, which, by the way, I've started, but all I've done, let me get that out real quick, is cut the bag open. So I cut the bag, and what I was thinking of doing, and I've already marked like the spine. I'm thinking of a 2-inch spine. And so it would be like this. And then instead of cutting it and just having this, of course it'll be smaller because I'm just going to use regular size paper for the most part. I was thinking of keeping this side and having it fold back over so there'd be 2-inch there. It'd be up, kind of up like that, and have it not probably cut there and have that come over so it's like a trifold, I guess, and have that come over the front of the cover. And then this would then be the cover. And then I figured on the inside of this side could be like a nice like pockets or something to kind of organize maybe if she has ephemera, or maybe I could put like for pens, like a writing pen or something, journal card, one of those thick cards that you put between the papers to have like a journal writing space to help write on the paper. I don't know. So that's what I was thinking. What do you guys think? That's as far as I got. And then now I'm just trying to find things like papers and stuff to fill it in. I was thinking maybe about 5 signatures with 5 papers. Seems like a good size. It doesn't have to be ginormous, But yeah, so that's as far as I got. And I am going to start recording when I do things, but that was just cutting the bag open. So, but anyway, yeah. So I haven't been feeling too good. So I think today's trash talk is going to be done in. Excuse me. Not sure how loud that splashy coffee noise is, but it's going to be done in pieces. So like I'll do the introduction now, and then I'm going to go rest over here on the couch, and most likely, since I just poured my coffee, watch Vera's video for the Scrappy 8 challenge. She uploaded a video this morning, or for her it was probably yesterday. So I'm going to have that with my coffee and just relax and watch that, and then come back and do more. But I'll just show you, this is June. So June is officially done after this week. I know we have a few more days in June, but that's going to go into my July. I did bind it, and what I ended up doing, because I forgot I was doing this when I first started, was stapling this together. So I just stapled it right in there. I was surprised the staple went through all of it, through this thick thing, but yeah, so that was easier than having to sew it. But so now I got to remember, here on out, staple. But here's my center page. I know you guys saw that on the other video. And then I ended up adding the elephant. I really like him. So I ended up there, and I found this word in my word stash, remember. You know how they always say elephants remember everything. So that's journal fitting, right? Remember. Yeah, so this journal is officially done for June. I did fill out that, and that was my checklist, which I need to transfer what I didn't get done, especially Saturday, which I ended up working. That's a whole other story, which I'll get to when we start getting into stuff. But the stuff I was wanted to do in the yard, I need to transfer over. And then here is July's. All done. I added outline to the word July with a little bit of highlights with a white gel pen. I think that's all I did off camera. Oh, and then this, I think I didn't show you guys this. This is my calendar to track, like riding my bike, etc. But I just took off, since it was so small, I did not do Sunday and Saturday, since I'm usually off on those days anyway, except for this last week. I worked yesterday on a Saturday, but just for a little while. But yeah, so that's it. That's cool, huh? And then this guy, I am going to use him in here somewhere. I just don't know where. And then this is it. So today, with our trash, we will be working on week 1 of July, which is going to go here. And then this will be Week 2, still up in the air about these. I guess it's too late and I have to use this one now since I'm going to be working on it. Week 2, center. Week 3, week 4, and then this would be week 5 with this coming out. So probably week 5 in there, and then this will just close out. And then these are my journal cards with the raccoon stickers on them, but I won't show you guys that until I start using those. And that was it. I think that was it. Yeah. So and then I'll just go over. I don't have a lot. It looks like a lot of trash, but it's just big trash. But this is my trash. I'm not sure if I'll use it all. So this will be my trash for week 1, prepping for week 1 of July. And then I'll go over that when I come back after getting off the couch. And I'll just show you real quick my tracker. So I ended up cutting off that piece of the calendar since I'm not going to do that. And then as you see, I rode my bike Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I had my mammogram and I already got the results. Everything looks normal. So yay. I took Thursday off, shopped Friday, and then I actually worked on Saturday and I rode my bike. So now I can officially put June away. All right, but I'll be right back and we'll go over the trash and I'll start putting my page together. Hold on. Okie dokie. I am back from my little break. It was about a 20-minute break because that's how long Vera's video is. And I must say, 2 thumbs up, must watch. So after you guys are done with my video and you haven't seen hers yet, I suggest you go on over and watch her video. It's brilliant. Okay. Anyway, so let's go over my trash real quick. This is actually hubby's chocolate, but I did steal some pieces off of it. And this is good. This is actually really good. It almost has a milk chocolate texture. So it's really soft and it is slightly sweet. It's not real bitter for an extra dark chocolate. So I really liked this one and it's good. Like I would eat a chunk of this, like one little piece with a date. And it was perfect for like something sweet at the end of the night without having to eat like a big old donut. Okay. I'm not going to lie though. I did have, I bought at Lazy Acres the other day a piece of pie and it was peanut butter pie just because I've never had it and it sounded really good. It was very rich. So it took me 3 days, 3 nights to finish that. So, but before that I was doing this and I think I'll go back to this because that was way too, I mean, even I felt like, oh my God, I shouldn't have done this. But anywho, this is from Chopsticks. Went yesterday and got grocery store sushi just for a quick lunch after work because I didn't eat all day. And when I got home, I just felt I had to go get some juice and stuff. So I just got this while I was there just to have something to eat when I got home. This is from my mammogram as my parking. I decided also to start saving some of my receipts again, and I'll put those in the front pocket at the end of the month instead of that flyer. 1, they're thinner, and 2, they're more realistic. The flyer, I don't buy everything that's on the flyer, so I'm going to go back to saving my receipts like I did a couple years ago when I did my trash, when I started the trash journal. The only thing is, you know, after a while, after time, they're going to fade, so I'm not sure if I'll make copies or not. This, my friend at work, Fonz, you guys know him. He's my coffee chat buddy. This is the top of a coffee, you know, like when you get iced coffee and they have this on the top and you stick your straw through there. It's in the mall and they have some good Vietnamese coffee, I think it is. But why does it have a picture of salad? I don't know. That's not coffee leaves, is it? I can't tell. Maybe it's a coffee plant because it does have some like looks like little berries in there. But when I first saw it, I'm like, is that arugula? Like, why is that the image on the top? But maybe, I don't know, maybe it's coffee. But anyways, I saved it just because I thought that was funny. I'm like, why do they have a salad on top of your coffee? This is from, we got a box of treats in, I think we won some contest or something. And this was just, you know, the wax seal on the box. I'm going to go later and wet this and get the rest of that paper off and just have the clear part. But yeah, so I just took that and it's just regular snacks. So all I did was grab 1 bag of the, what are those little peanut butter cookies called? It's been a while, but I grabbed, you know, shaped like a peanut. You guys know what I'm talking about, but I grabbed a bag of those, but they're at work. So, and I haven't eaten them yet. So they will make an appearance later on down the line. let's see. Oh, and this is just stickers. Oh yeah, here's my homemade peanut butter pie. So I took that off my thing. And then this is just my visitor badge when I went for my mammogram. This is, again, the veggie burgers. I'm not sure if I have this one already logged in any of my trash journals. I know we've been trying out all the different flavors. This one is more expensive than the other ones, and I don't know why, because it didn't taste any different. So I don't think we'll get that one again. My favorite so far is the cauliflower one. And then this hubby's daughter sent us a few bags of the baking soda, Bob's Red Mill baking soda, and it came in the box. You know what I mean, like the display box. I guess because she ordered that many. I think it's either four or five. I don't know what their discussion was, what they were talking about, but yeah, we got that from. We got that shipped in from her, from through Amazon. So somehow I'll try to use this. It's very, very thick, so I am not sure how I will. But if I don't use it today, I will have it somewhere. So let me just put that to the side for now, because I would have to take that apart, definitely. And then this I saved, as you see. Oh, sorry. As you see, franchise tax board. So remember I was telling you I work Saturday, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so at work, let me go put this in some water first. Do I have any here? Do I have a spray bottle? Oh, I have a spray bottle. All right, I'm just going to spray it. Let me see if I have a container that I can put it in. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm sorry. Will that work? I don't know. It doesn't have to be neat. Oh, you know what? I can do it. No, that's not going to work either. Anyway, so at work, as you know, I get a certain amount of hours to do my job. And it helps when I get my deliveries on time, every day. But this week actually it started off good. And by Wednesday, before leaving work Wednesday, I was all caught up. Usually I'm a day behind. So Wednesday, I have just completed Tuesday's shipment. And then whatever comes in on Wednesday, I will do Thursday morning, et cetera, et cetera. And then by Friday, I put an extra hour onto Friday. So I'm there a little bit later so that I can also do Friday's shipment if it comes in on time. So that by Saturday, I'm all caught up for the week, right? I hope that makes sense. But anyways, by Wednesday, I was caught up. I had gotten Wednesday's shipment in, and it wasn't a lot at all. It was minimal. So I was able to buy Wednesday, but when I left work Wednesday, I was all caught up. So Thursday's shipment was going to be, what was coming in on Thursday was going to be like 60 jobs, 60 units. And so I thought, well, I'll just do those Friday morning. You know what I mean? Because otherwise I'd come in on my shift and wait all day hoping UPS would drop off while I'm there. And since our UPS guy retired, remember I told you he retired? Since he retired, I have no idea when I'm going to get my shipment. Sometimes it's in the afternoon. Sometimes it's late at night, right before the store closes. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh my goodness. So I cannot depend on UPS to drop off in a timely manner or on a schedule. So I thought, well, I'm not going to sit around and wait all day Thursday to wait for the shipment of 60 jobs, and then he drops off late and I can't get them done anyway because now my shift is over. You know what I'm saying? So I told everybody, you know what? I'm going to take Thursday off, and I'm just going to do Thursday's jobs like normal Friday morning. Okay. So I'll do them Friday morning, and then I'll hang out Friday, and then hopefully Friday's jobs come in early enough to where I can do them too, Friday before I leave. And we're good. We're good to go. And sometimes if Fridays don't come in, it's okay. I just do them on Monday because remember I'm off Saturday, Sunday. And it's been working out okay. But when I came in Friday morning, bright and early, because I knew I had 60 jobs waiting on me, they weren't there. And it's not the driver, okay? I'm not blaming the driver at all. Something happened. They didn't load it on his truck, or it didn't make it. Although I think I felt like I checked it Wednesday. No, I couldn't have checked it Wednesday, did I? I don't know. But I felt like it should have been delivered on Thursday, but it wasn't. It wasn't there Friday morning when I came in. So like Friday was kind of like a waste, right? So I was already there. So I just did some admin stuff and some other little things while I was there. I did not work. Usually I schedule myself 7 hours. I worked maybe 5, just doing odds and ends. And then I waited and waited for UPS. He didn't show up Friday before I left. Maybe I'll save him. I don't know. He was from something else. And so then I thought, you know what, I'll just, if I have to, I'll just come in on Saturday. I mean, it's not like I'm working 6 days because I did take Thursday off. Thank goodness. I planned ahead. So that was actually good planning on my part that I didn't go in on Thursday because I would have just been sitting around waiting on, waiting for nothing. So anyway, I digress. So that was my plan Wednesday when I left. I was like, okay, I'll just, do that, blah, blah, blah. So Wednesday I get home and I get a letter in the mail from these guys. Okay, the state of California. And I don't know if you guys remember when I told you about I was doing my state taxes and I accidentally, instead of saying they withheld $120, I put they withheld $1,200. I added an extra zero. But I realized my mistake, remember? And I amended it right away the same day. I sent everything in and I also paid what I owed the same day. All right. So I get a letter saying that I owe 2,000 something dollars and I need to pay it by 30th of June. Mind you, I just get this letter. Now, the letter was marked the 15th of June, and I got it Wednesday, which was like a week later. So there's a whole week already gone. And now I have only till the 30th to respond or pay. Okay. So you can imagine how I'm going to cut. Oh, I already have a little one there. I was going to say I'm going to keep a little one too, just in case I want to use it for something. But anyway, so Wednesday, I come home, I'm all feeling good because I got an extra Thursday off, not knowing. Okay, at this point, I didn't know I was going to have to come in on Saturday, and I was like, yeah, I'm feeling good. I got all caught up at work, and then I get that letter, and I'm like, crap, the hell, they're lying, And then what it was, it showed that it didn't show any withholding at all on my state taxes, which I sent in the whatever you call it, a copy of the whatchamacallit. They have all that. It shows how much they withheld from my checks, right, for the whole year, and also the 120 that they withheld from that loan to when I got my car, and then what I paid. You know what I mean? So obviously they didn't have that information on there. They said that they didn't withhold anything throughout the whole year, and so now I owe all this money. So of course I was stressing out, and I had to find out. I was looking for all my paperwork, which for some reason I couldn't find. I found my federal, and usually everything is together, but I could not find my state copies of my state stuff, forms and everything that I had filled out and saved. So then I'm all freaking out, and I tell hubby, I'm like, dude, you know what I mean? Like, I need to figure this out, because I was like, I wanted to find all my records so that when I called, because I was going to call, because you can't just go online and do it. They want you to call in. So I would have to call, and I'm like, great, this is how I get to spend my extra Thursday off. Thankfully I took it off so that I could take care of this, but that's not what I want. I wanted to chill. You know what I mean? I didn't want to have to worry about my taxes and stuff. So anyway, so I'm already looking for everything so I could call them and have everything ready. So then I'm like, well, since I can't find any copies, I'll go on my account online through the tax board, the California tax board. So I did that. I logged in. I found the letter they sent me, like a copy of it. So it said June 15th. This letter, they have all their stuff in there. And then I saw there was another one on June 17th. And I'm like, well, what is that one? So then I click on that one, and that letter, which I hadn't gotten the mail yet, it's just online. That one says, I owe nothing. I guess they saw their mistake, and then they fixed it. You know what I mean? Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what happened, but so then I saw that one, and that letter said my balance is zero, not 2,000 and something dollars. Sigh of relief. I was like, oh my God, you guys stressing me out over here. And I just finally got that letter in on Friday, so I have all that back there. But I just thought I'd keep this so that it would remind me of the stress I had to go through for nothing. Okay. And I still don't know where my California state forms are. I mean, how did I lose that stuff? Especially because I made a mistake. I know I made the original mistake, so I was just like freaking out. All right, so I need a, you know what? I'll use this for my, I'll just seal that up, and this will be my planner, like Sunday, because I like the size of this. So that'll be my planner. And then I'll just use this for a decoration. Pocket, possibly. Yeah, because I need to reinforce. This page is so thin. See how it's all ripping and stuff? I can just tape that too. I think I'll tape all of this on the other side with some washi tape, but then I'll put this here just to add some sturdiness to it. It's actually the perfect size. I might even cut it out because I don't need it to be that tall. Okay, and then this will be the planner. I don't want to cover this guy up too much. And let's see, this could even be a band if I need it, like a belly band, but then I don't know. All right, and then these can all just get tucked in somewhere, right? That's all these are. All right, so anyways, yeah, so I kind of explained everything, huh? So yeah, so I guess that I did tell you I had my mammogram. That's good. And yeah, and I told you about work. Yeah, so I ended up working. So Saturday when I went in, so then Friday I was expecting like 20 something units, which is normal. That's a normal day. So that would be on top of my 60 something units that should have came in Thursday that didn't come in Thursday. So Friday, I hung around as long as I could without, I didn't want to use up too many hours just sitting around waiting. So I did leave, like I said, a couple hours earlier than my shift ended. So I figured I'd move those 2 hours into Saturday. And then since I saved some hours on Thursday, I can utilize another hour or so. So 4 hours max, I think I could work on Saturday without going over on my budget. Because keep in mind, if we're slow that week, I have to shave off hours anyway. And I felt like we were a little bit slower than we should have been. So I didn't want to go over, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's a whole song and dance that you have to do. But I think I did okay. And I did go in Saturday. I completed the 60 plus units that were supposed to be done Friday morning. So I did those. I got those out of the way, notified the customers, and then Fridays I just left. I figured, you know what? Now I'm just kind of caught up like how I would have been. And so Monday when I go in, I will do in the morning. I will do Friday's units, and then whatever came in on Saturday, and I'll get those all, and then I'll be back to my normal schedule, normal programming schedule. All right, enough of that. I know you guys are like, what the hell is she talking about? Other than that, everything is normal. Everything's the same. Nothing exciting to talk about. Well, you know what? I think I'll have. Oh, I wish. Oh, that's right. I can put it down here. I was thinking I didn't want to cover up that, and this would be high up, but I forgot. This is part of the page. Can you guys see it? So I'm going to start the rolling hills. I think I'm going to cut that out and just put that down here. Looks like a cute decoration. All right, so let's do that. All right, so I'm going to be quiet now and just work on my page so that I don't make this video too long for you guys, okay? Okay, I think I'm done. Actually turned out kind of simple. I'm going to put this in last week's also, since I did really technically buy it last week. That's my decision. So then I realized I need to, if I'm going to, oh, you know what? That's right. I was supposed to save them in here at the end of the month. So I can put them in June's, because I did buy this in June. Yeah, because it's still June now. But all right, so I'm going to put that in June's. This will be my page going forward. This is going to be my daily planner. So I actually need to fill that out today. And then this will be my journal card. You guys remember I had this from work. Um, so yeah, so that's one of the stickers from Noel. Stay trashy. Okay, and then yeah, I was going to use this to put receipts and stuff in, and that was my idea until I sewed it up, and then I realized, oh, well, now I can't put them. Dumb bleep. Okay, so anywho, but I'll just save them in here, and then at the end of the month, I'll put them in the pocket once I take all of this stuff out. I wonder if I have anything I can put. I saved some stuff that I like. I wonder if any of this can go here. That's cute. Life is all about balance. That's true. I already have Stay Groovy here, so I don't need to put that. Remember, this is my, this should go in the front somewhere. Maybe I'll put this one. If in doubt, toss it out. This, that I used to mend this up. Where's that? Aye. This is old. All right, so I just found it looking in a drawer for washi tape. So I was like, okay, let's just use some of that up. Yeah, I need to start going through my stuff. These I just kind of keep. I'm throwing them in my trash. I have these two that I'm keeping, but these are separate. These color code things. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm trying to save them whenever I see them. So yeah, that'll go somewhere else. This is too big for that. This is something else. This already has that color on there. I don't know. I feel like this needs to be on its own little art piece. This could also be a journal card. Maybe I'll put that somewhere. I don't know. Right? That's kind of cool. I don't know how I want to use that yet. Can any of these be put on here? Just for decoration. Maybe I'll put, since this is already a circle, I'll save this circle for something else. And I think I'll put this up here. Now, should I cut it out like a stamp or just leave it like that? Just leave it like that, huh? Just keep it simple. Yeah, I'll just stick that up there. Just to use up some of my stickers. Or actually, I could use these for, yeah, I might actually use these for these pages and just leave that there. And if I come across anything else, let's see, do I have any stickers up here I could put on there? Sorry, guys, let me speed this up. All right, I decided to use this one because it says stay groovy, and I'm going to put stay positive. That other one, this one would have been good for last week. I'm out with the whole taxes and work fiascos. All right, let me see if I can get this off of here. Okay, now I'm done. So this will be here so that every time I open up and do my week, I see evened out, toss it out, which I need to do more of. And then this will be next week's planner and journaling. I think I'm ready. Turned out pretty cool for the trash. And then this, like I said, I'll just kind of thin this out a little bit and use it somewhere else. Don't know if I'll use it in my trash journal or in some other piece of art, but that's that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put these in June. And then the receipts I save, I'll save them in the pockets, but then later at the end of the month, I'll take them all out and put them in the main pocket in the front. Okay, well, that is it. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. I'm sorry I'm all over the place. Just not feeling myself today, but I'm feeling a little bit better than I was this morning when I woke up. Um, but we'll see. So yeah. So anywho, I hope you guys have a great week. I'm going to work on Coconut's journal. I still want to work on my box that's going to hold all this. I do have. I know we were saying to make it look like a traveling suitcase. You know what I mean? But I found. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I found this hidden pictures, and I had written on there 2026 trash talk cover. Um, but that was before I found the box that I was going to use. I was just going to, make a new box or something, and I was going to make it look like a trash bag or something. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure if I will use that or not. You guys let me know what you think. This is pretty cute to put on there. I don't know if I'll color it, just leave it black and white. But anyways, yeah. So that was an idea. And then I also remembered I have this. I just came across this again when I'm cleaning out my stuff. Remember, I got that, and it has like shapes of stickers. This I think I'm going to use as a cleaning for my brayer, and just clean off, and then the stickers will have random colors on them, and I can use them that way. What do you guys think? I think that's a pretty good idea. So I'm going to leave this out over here. Even like if I could even use them like as on my backdrop. That's a good idea too. Just put one down, tape it down as my backdrop, and whatever lands on it, lands on it. Yeah, I might do that too. But yeah, okay, so that was that. But anyways, I hope everyone has a great week ahead. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. I'm going to go rest some more and see how I feel in a little bit. Maybe I can do some chores. I'm not going to use feeling bad as an excuse to not get things done, because stuff still needs to get done. But I won't overwork myself. Don't worry. Know that I love you all. Thanks for joining me here today. And I'll see you all on the next video. Okay? Take care, everyone. Tschüss.